the Uncommitted National Movement earned almost 800,000 votes across the country and sent 30 delegates to the DNC, where we were able to earn over 320 Harris delegates who support an arms embargo, who support conditioning weapons aid to Israel in order for us to have a permanent and immediate ceasefire. Not only were we able to leave the DNC with more delegates who are within our coalition, but we were able to build our Uncommitted National Movement coalition that includes Democrats, it includes the largest union labor in the country, the UAW, as well as 8 other labor unions. It also includes Black movement leaders and civil rights leaders. It includes leaders within the climate change and reproductive rights movements. It also includes progressive organizations and entities, as well as Democratic elected officials who also see that in this moment that we need to change and shift away from Biden's current disastrous Gaza policy. These are Democrats, and these are organizations within Vice President Harris's own coalition that we can use to shift policy, that we can shape Vice President Harris's policy. And although the Uncommitted National Movement is not able to endorse Vice President Harris, we still ask our supporters to register a vote in November that blocks Trump in order for us to be able to use this coalition to shape Vice President Harris's policy in Gaza, in the West Bank, and now in Lebanon, to force Israel to stop this full-on aggression against Palestinians, against the south of Lebanon. But also, we can use this coalition to shape what the folks around Vice President Harris are going to be once she's in the White House. But under a Trump presidency, there's a lot of fear that if Donald Trump gets to the White House, that we won't be able to use this coalition because we are all going to be so busy and so focused on all of blocking all of Trump policies that are going to be harmful for our communities. And that includes what we are able to do around Palestine. We know what Trump and Republicans have planned for Palestine. We know that Trump has promised to annex the West Bank to be part of Israel. We know that he wants to criminalize any pro-Palestinian advocacy work. He wants to deport students who are here in visas if they participate in pro-Palestinian advocacy on campuses. We know that nonprofits are threatened to have their 501c3 status revoked. And we know how much worse he's going to be for all of our communities. We know that he has said that he wants to begin the most aggressive deportation operation that the United States has ever had on his very first day. And I remember as an organizer in Michigan what it was like under Trump. We were always under a rapid response mindset. It went from, hosting a rally and protest to in opposition of the Muslim ban to also working with families that were being threatened with deportation. And this is something that we wholeheartedly feel that we must block, even though we know that Vice President Harris hasn't shifted on her policy, and we recognize that. But also we are thinking, what is the most fertile political landscape after November into January in order for us to continue our pro-Palestine advocacy work, our anti-war advocacy work?